Well, yeah. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker MSQ. So we're back in Elpis, and as you can see, I did. Well, maybe you can't see. I did all my blue quests, so I can now fly here just in time for us to leave, as per usual. Actually, let me check. So we still have one place we haven't gone. I did like nothing in Labyrinthos, I can see. So I don't know what place would be left. Because I'm trying to think of the live letters, because they've shown us these. They did show us Elpis, but couldn't say its name because it was a spoiler. So what else is left? Guess we'll find out. Alright, so let's talk to Venet, and several cutscenes will play. So let's watch them. Yes, this is where we part ways. I can't stay and help. I have to go back to my time. Oh, that's true. Yeah, well.
終末を前に、不可避の絶望や理不尽な死を前に何ができるか。それらと対峙した時に立ち尽くすだけでは乗り越えられずに終わりを迎えた先行く星々と同じです。終末を切り抜けることもできなければ、彼らの巣へたどり着けたとって手も足も出ずに敗北するでしょう。絶望に抗い踏み越える術を見出していかなければなりません。私も皆も、できるだけ多くの人が大勢の背中を押していくのは重く困難なことでしょう。けれど私は人の可能性を愛した。不可能よりもずっと進む理由はそれで十分。この先に待つのはあなたが知るのとは別の歴史かもしれない。あるいはエメとセルクたちが記憶を失ったことでつながる見込みも生じたのかもしれませんが、どちらにせよそれはつながる瞬間まで知り得ぬこと。私はあなたから聞いたことを全てと思わず最善を尽くし続けましょう。だからあなたも最後まで歩き続けて。あなたが前へと足を進めているとき、私もそうしている。同じように明日を求める者が必ずあなたに寄り添うでしょう。その果てで私たちが、人が絶望に立ち向かえる強さを得たならば、終焉を歌う者に叩きつけに行きましょう。人の答えを。私たちの旅は終わるには惜しいものなのだと。約束よ。遥か遠い未来の光。さようなら。あるいはまたいつか。
Bye. Does that mean I'm back in Crystarium? Ooh. I'm back through this.
ファダニエルの座を継ぐことになった。今日からよろしく。
And then the final days. Oh no. Not answers playing in the background again. Oh, it's the final days of Amarot. I was wondering when this would come in.
そして私は燃える空を見上げている。今なおこの地上から。降り注ぐ星は悲しみ、海を濁らせるのは嘆き。 木々を腐らせるのは定款か。
うん。
恐怖が慣れ親しんだ技を狂わせる。それらは先行く者たちの絶望。かつて良き世界を目指し果たせなかった者たちに終わりを歌う歌だった。天の果てに救うのはもはや使い魔などではないのだろう。終わりの断りそのものだ。
うん。
人はその日同胞の半数を贄としてゾディアークを作り出した。
Right.
熱いエーテルでアーテリスを覆い終末を遠ざけたのだ。拭い去ることのできない舌を、もはや誰もが忘れていた望まぬ死が人を深く傷つけた。初めて知った痛みは耐え難く、それを知らなかった頃、輝かしき果実に人々の心を縛りつけてしまった。
見るに耐えない。なぜ苦しまなければならないのか。
元に戻すのだ。何もかも曇りなき世界に、楽園に帰ろう。
いいえ、いけません。私たちは今苦しみを知り、悲しみを知り、絶望を知った。それらはいかなる文明も消し去れなかったもの。生きていくことを望めば沿っていかなければならない相手。この惨劇をなかったことにするのではなく、胸に刻んで進みましょう。それこそが生きる強さを得るということ。
ありえない。これが現実であっていいはずがない。私たちは作れていたはずだ。何の憂いもない良き世界を。
いいえ、いいえ、この世界にも憂いはあった。苦難はあった。それがたまたま人に向いていなかっただけなのです。お願い、どうか目を開いて。命を捧げて命を生み、それを繰り返して元に戻ろうだなんて到底進歩とは言えません。楽園でしか生きられない、そんなものにならないで。影なき国を作り得ない以上、いつかは決定的に破綻してしまいます。
ゾディアーク、我らの作りし神よ、どうか祈りを聞き届けたまえ。命を喰らい、命を紡げ、そして私たちを返しておくれ。 愛し合っていた。ただ幸せだったあの日々に。
壊そうというのか、この美しき世界を。
眼前に広がる地平、吸い込まれるような空、静かだけれど力強い自然の息遣い。それらの合間に人の営みが明かりを灯し、事の葉を響かせる。そんな光景に胸が温かくなった。何より出会う人そのものがたまらなく好きだった。それでもだからこそ私は信じているのです。人の可能性を、どんな風にだって生きられるということを。私はあなたたちを分かつ。よすがの神ごと二度と戻れぬ形に変えよう。楽園へ至る翼、かりそめの全能は失われた。人はここから歩き出すのだ。
まあ
どこもかしこも激しく痛む。胸は苦しく、呼吸さえもままならない。神聖した世界では全ての命が困難の中にある。瞬く間に命が流れ去り、よどむことなくまだ見ぬ方へと進んでいく。一瞬ごと生まれ死にながら、それぞれが答えを得ようとしている。なぜ命を与えられながら死にゆくのか。無力でも叫び問うている。不完全なるものはそれゆえに終わらぬ探求の旅を続けるのだ。探せ、終わりを知ってなお立ちすくまぬ強さを。探せ、もつれた足を先へ進ませる者を。探せ、暗闇のうちに喜びを。絶望の中でも消えぬ光を。
Mhm.
私とあなた、二つの時間が交わりかけています。あなたがこの言葉の意味を知るとき、過酷な試練を超える力をその旅路のうちに得ていたのなら、遠い遠い時の彼方で交わされた約束を果たしましょう。
Mhm. Port to Kryl. Okay. Well. Okay, so Hydeland, or I guess Bennett? I don't know if she was Hydeland at that point. Had her own journey against darkness? Hmm. Hmm. But, I mean, everything looks about the same, so I guess it's one of those the past has already happened time travels? It's hard to know. Cryo! Cryo! Joe, impeccable timing as always. I had heard you were off in the first as part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems to be the case, while you were away, we've had some few developments. Which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. Oh, a weapon. Level 88 weapon. Wow. So, have you learned aught more of the final days? A bit. Then the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Unfortunately, during your time on the first, events here have taken a turn for the worse. The Scions are running themselves ragged trying to contain the spread of blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. To try and ascertain the where and why of it, Alice and Alphina have been traveling all over. Of all the regions they visited, Locus Amoeus Amonis is one of the worst affected. Thancred, Estinian, and Graha took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succor to those in need. But the province is vast. They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth celebrating still, but a drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, Yashtola and Master Murtoya have been making a concerted effort to establish contact with Hydeland in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Tataru and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the forum. From what we gather, we've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon, an ambitious project that has likely been years, if not decades, in the making. However, since we've seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. Is that the Dorito? You will also recall the proposal issued by Master Fortunal to the people of Rasathan. Following their discussion, Vitra declared his support for the plan, and urged those who wish to evacuate to accept the forum's invitation. So far, so good. But that's where things get a little strange. Did no one go? Apparently, the forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage for the Hanish refugees to the tower, Alphino, Alice, Estinian, and Graha traveled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital was hardly the safest place to begin with, and now... The final days have come to Garlemald. Oh no. Of course, I mean, it wasn't exactly a happy place to begin with. Shortly after our friends arrived... Oh, I keep yawning. Let me put my mic higher. Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Fortunal. Then panic broke out and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume the phenomena has spread to the capital. Oh boy. The others need you, Gel. Please, you must help them. Hand in fist. Fist in hand. Having you there will make all the difference, I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was their first port of call, so you best start there. Hopefully Lucille will know where they are. Okay. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you best take every possible precaution. Okay. Camp. Camp. Broken Glass. Man, that's far. Why don't people have reduced rates on? Lucia. Oh no, it's instanced. Okay. Gel, and not a moment too soon. The skies over Garlemald are ablaze, but it's events on the ground that concern me. Oh yeah, it is. As you'll have heard, your fellow scions arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greeting short after we received word from our troops on the Magna Glacies that the Forum's airship had landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come to no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to depart? Several cutscenes. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Time for cutscenes. I have my drink. Earlier, on the Magna Glacies. It's a ship. Oh, look. It may be too late for them. Oh no, not one of those. Helpful.
こちらへ。お前
The
たち
two buddies.
暁の血盟が援護します。お父様は誘導を優先してください。
Flashy as always.
あのデカブツは俺が抑える。お前は
難民たちの治癒と保護だろう。さあ行こう。
任せたぞ、アルフィノ。
Adolfino. He said his name. Uh-oh. No, I'm playing as Alphino? Please. Please let me play as the DPS. No, what do these do?
お前はとにかく怪我人を治療しろ。
What's
怪我は俺が引き受ける。
癒してみせる。
this thing. Protect them. Oh.
任せておけ。
Is this an AoE healing? I guess so. I don't know what these do. I don't play stage. No. That's a dot. Okay. This is my actual attack. Run. Yeah.
彼らの救護を任された。
Yeah.
獣の大将。
Protect from what? Oh, probably that thing. It's huge. What's this? Oh. Do anything. I guess I should heal him. Yeah. Go, Skitty. What is this here? This one. Oh, that's the shield. You're starting to get the hang of it? Yeah, thanks. Okay, I know what my buttons do, I think. Jeez, that did like nothing. Here, have a shield. Yeah, he's fine. Kept whacking him. Here, have another shield. Ow. I heal. I heal. Gross. Oh. Man. It took us so long just to do one of those. Is that Chibis? He's alive?
あれはユレス、それに帝国軍の皆治療を終えたのか。
Not a good boy.
出遅れずに済んだみたいだな。細かいことは後だ。今はただ救われた同胞を持って戦え。同じだけ、それ以上に俺たちも助け出すんだ。誇り高きギャレアンとして。
I mean, they've never relied on basically anything besides like match attack. Pew, 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 pew. Um,
さすがに一度に全部は無理か。
どうするアリゼ、一旦下がるか。
冗談。私たちはあの人が帰るまでこっちの世界を任された。獣になってしまった人に仲間を傷つける悲しみまで背負わせない。1秒でも早く食い止めてみせる。
上等だ。だったらお互い無茶するのは封印だな。
uh-oh.
いいけどエーテルを切らしたりしないでよね。さあ行くわよ。
Oh no. Wait, I wanted to be Graha. Please. Okay. Oh no. What are these? Okay. Scorch combo. Oh, that's I'm so confused, but sure. Oh. Oh. If I do this, as if she always gets procs. This is so much better than playing as Elf. No. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, I didn't need to do that. No. Heavy impact. Okay, let's just soul bombs actually. Whoops. I'm fine. I think.
まだいける。空気が震えてる。物陰に隠れろ。
I don't know how Red Mage works. Oh, should I? I don't know, should I? Usually for these you need it for something. You know what? We did it, Gra. Wow. I feel like Graha could have taken those on by himself. But I guess... They're all dunamis.
助けてくださってありがとうございました。あなたは確か前にもプルシャ寺院で俺たちを助けてくださった方ですよね。
そっか、あなたパーラカの里の人だったのね。どうにか無事でよかったわ。もしかして怪我してるの？待って、すぐに治療するから。
みんな逃げろ。
Oh, that's from the trailer. And then Alphino comes. Oh, and me. Oh, but this time it's Graha. Hmm.
ここから離れてろ。行け。
Graha is the warrior of light, confirmed?
なくさせない。一つでも。ここは多くの希望を託された未来だ。終末だろうが何だろうが、踏みにじらせてたまるか。
まったくだわ。お父様もいるのに膝をついてちゃ見ててって言ったのが台無しじゃない。あの背中にだって追いつけやしない。エウルゼアの剣に、私の剣になってくれた人にいつまでも一人で切り込ませていられないのよ。
Oh, speaking of your sword, I am here, casually walking my way. Hello. I'm back. Hello?
私一人でもやれたんだけどね。
おかえり。準備は万全か。
さっさと片付けて次へ行くわよ。
No. Okay. Ah, I'll fight as me. That's what I've always wanted.
3人でなら負ける気がしないな。
Doesn't seem to have as much health as the other one. Oh no. What a good boy Graha is. Oh, it's a
戻っていたのか、相棒。厄介そうなのはこいつで最後だ。さあ、片付けるぞ。
Wave of loathing. Constantly, you're gonna heal Graha, right? Alright, you're a shield healer. Mutable laws. I see. We don't have an LB for this one. That's fine. Alice would have just used it anyways. wish I was level 90. Oh no, another wave of loathing. This one again. Depressed. Well. Everything's fine. Oh no, it's mutable laws again. I was the only one in the middle. Thunder call. What's that? What's that? He's fine. We did it. Where's Thancred and Y'shtola, though? Chibis.
では、あなた方も飛空艇の中へ。間もなく出発になります。
予定を変えてシャーレアン本国に避難するんですよね。そこでもまた週末に見舞われたりしないでしょうか。
私は大衆殿からあなた方の神命をお預かりした身でありながら、恐ろしい思いをさせ同胞を失わせてしまったことには弁解の余地もありません。一方で事実として終末は広がり続けていく。我らが祖国ならば絶対に安全だなどと軽々しい約束はできかねます。ですが、人を救済したいという心には一点の曇りもなく。
Is it only these three left?
皆さんをオールドシャーレアンにお連れするのも、そこで月へ向かう手段が建造されているからです。それが完成すれば、多くの武士やシャーレアンの民と共にあなた方も新天地へとお連れできるでしょう。
わかりました。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
行き先を変更なさるのですね。
Hello.
ラザハンの民は終末で深く傷ついている。ガレマルドが間近とはいえど、この状況下での強行軍は全滅を招くだけだ。
私も同じ考えです。くれぐれも彼らのことをよろしくお願いします。
アルフィノ、お前は。見てくれ、何か来る。
Something's coming. Oh no. And a person. I need to save them.
まだ残っていやがったか。
How we broke Xenos. Wow. He's actually doing something for his country. Would you look at that?
来ていたのか。もう大丈夫だ。このまま飛空艇の方へ向かってくれ。今さら一体どういうつもりだ。
見たことのない獣がいた。故に切ってみた。が、脆かったな。これでは到底鍛錬にならぬ。
鍛錬って、あなたこの状況でもまだ再戦だなんだって考えてるの？
もとよりそのためだけに得たせいだ。他の何に費やす道理もない。
Why do people like Xenos? I just don't see the appeal.
しかし、お前は未だ別の獲物を見据えているのだろう。その熱は俺に及ばず、さりとて怒りや絶望で強引に奪えるものでもないらしい。故にただ牙を研いでいる。今はそれだけだ。
お前、何を言ってるんだ。ガレマール帝国が壊れたんだぞ。俺たちの祖国が、お前たちが治めた国が。帝都はあのありさまだ。大勢死んだ。俺たちみたいに内戦に加担した軍人だけならまだいい。そうじゃない民間人までどれだけ倒れたと思ってるんだよ。様子がおかしくなって、同族同士で殺し合って、どうにか意識を保ったまま生き延びた奴だって凍えて死んでいくしかなかった。派遣団からはお前たちが望んで仕掛けたことだったと聞いた。本当なのか。だとしたらなぜ。
すべて事実だ。今となってはさして意味もなかったがな。
セノス、お前。
ユリス、ダメだ。落ち着いてくれ。ゼノスなんかのためじゃない。君のために怒りを抑えるんだ。この最悪の下で強い負の感情を抱けば、君だって獣に転じてしまうかもしれない。だから
理由があればよかったのか。
なんだって。
それらしい理由があれば眼前の事実を許せたのかと言ったのだ。だとすれば貴様らはやはり愚かな獣、狩られる側の存在であろうよ。 物事は常誰かの都合がいいように語られる。いかなる理由も名分も善悪などというものでさえな。ガレマールという国の中枢ではいくらでも見られたぞ。潰し合いの中で正しさがすり替えられる様を。あるいは民衆が意気揚々と掲げる正義が計略により扇動されたものであったという事実を。貴様は今俺になぜと問うたな。バカバカしい。現実に納得するための理由を他者になど求めて何になる。そんなもの、たとえ地の果て天の果てまで問い求めようが、帰ってくるのは誰ぞの都合よ。己が生に謳歌することごとく、それに意味を、答えを出すのは己自身だ。貴様が自らの答えとして剣を抜くというのなら、俺は俺の道理にてその身を技の糧にしてやろう。
お前の存在はガレアンにとって猛毒だ。怒りも悲しみも全部吐き出して叩きつけてやりたくなる。だがアルフィノの言うように、それが悲劇の引き金になるなら、俺はもうお前のせいで血を分けた仲間を失いたくはない。行け。そして二度と同胞の前に姿を現すな。
ゼノス、あなたの生き方は強いわ。一理あるとも思うけどね、それで他人を傷つけてたら、あなたはずっと孤独なまま、再戦だって何だって望まれるわけないわ。人に求めることがあるならば、自分が楽しむだけじゃなく、一緒に楽しめるように考えるものよ。そんなこともわからないなら、永久に振られてなさい。
Who knows? Maybe those are the words he needs to become a better person.
飛空艇の出発準備が整った。民を乗せている者はすぐに立つが、私の船はしばし待機させている。お前たちも望むのであればそれに乗りなさい。こたびの騒動で暁に助けられたのは事実。道を違えていたとて、それは否定されるべきではない。
お気遣いありがとうございます。しかし、しばし待機というのは。
私は一度ガレマルドに赴き、イルサバード派遣団に状況を共有するつもりだ。この地で問題を起こした以上、筋は通さねばならないだろう。
So proper.
であれば私たちもご一緒しましょう。
Mhm.
両者を知る立場としてお役に立てるかもしれません。ユルス、よければ君も歩きながら週末について知っていることを話すよ。
Hmm. Alright, we go.
まったくいよいよ大人顔負けだな。
Hmm. That's cute. Mhm. Wow, everyone's here. Dr. Graha. Though there'll be time later to discuss your journey to the first, there's one thing I must ask. Did you perchance speak with our friends in the Crystarium? I did. Lena and Big Luke both warned me against overexerting myself. Strange that they would express such similar sentiments, identical in fact, but their advice is duly noted. Julius. It's been a while since we last spoke. For some time I was not myself. Lucia and the others told me what happened that night, and about the events that took place while I was receiving treatment. It was only then that I realized the lengths you and yours go to. I know I might never be able to repay you, but I'll be damned if I don't try. And most of all, I want to thank you, all of you, for everything you've done and continue to do for the sake of my people. To see Zeno standing there, so uncaring and unrepentant, gods, I don't know what came over me. Just blurted out the first thing that came to mind, but looking back on it, I stand by those words. I would say I hope they don't incite him to further villainy, but to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. Anyway, enough about all that. It's good to see you again. I have a new weapon. Bah. Alright, let's look at this weapon. What is this? A steampunk weapon? Alright. Oh wait. Just in case. Let me, glamour this. Outside help. Okay.
ああ、無事だったか。
Yeah.
取り急ぎ治療が済んだ帝国軍の者たちに事情を説明し、ヒコーラを追ってほしいと頼んだのだが、間に合ったようだな。
ええ、とても心強い援軍でした。彼らが来てくれたことで救えた命も少なくありません。ただ、それでもなお助けられなかった人々もいました。
Did we only save like 4 people? How many people were on the ship to begin with?
イルサバード派遣団代表の ルキア・ユニウス教とお見受けする。私はシャーレアン哲学者議会のフルシュノ・ルベユー。こちらの状況は私から説明させていただこう。
そうか。やはりこれが週末の最悪で間違いないのだな。貴公もさぞ歯がゆい思いをされていることだろう。しかし強行せずに避難を選んでくれたのは正解だった。実はガレマルド市街地でも異形の獣の姿が確認されている。もともと廃墟同然の状態だったため数は少ないが、今は牧島殿が派遣団の残留部隊を率いて討伐と避難指導に当たってくれている。貴公ら帝国軍にも飛空艇の護衛を終え次第合流を頼めるだろうか。
いいのか、俺たちに武器を持たせ続けて。
造反を危惧しているのなら、そもそも恩人たる暁を負わせたりはしなかったさ。
私たちからもお願いするよ。週末が広がりつつある今、君たちの力を貸してほしいんだ。違う血を引き、違う思いを抱き、互いに禍根もあるだろうが、今度こそ共に未来を模索する盟友として。
その要請受けたまわった。もとより帝都を守るのは俺たちの役目だからな。
では私も己の職務に戻らせていただく。皆には今一度の感謝を。
お待ちください、古篠殿。謝意を表していただけるのなら、一つだけ願いを聞いてはもらえないでしょうか。
悪いが、我々の計画に口を挟もうというのならば聞き届けることはできない。
いいえ、ただ話を聞く機会をいただきたいのです。シャーレアンのこの星からの大撤収、その計画の全容を教えていただきたい。
あくまで聞くだけで我々を妨げるようなことはしないと誓えるか。
はい、お約束します。
他の者の約束ならばもう少し疑えたんだがな。お前のそれは破られたこともなかったか。ひとまず哲学者議会に持ちかけてみるとしよう。結果が出次第バルデシオン委員会に使者を送る。それでいいな。
十分です。ありがとうございます。
やったな。じゃあひとまずオールドシャーレアンに戻ろう。あんたの第一世界についての報告もゆっくり聞きたいしな。
いい。
今何か聞こえなかったか？
Oh no. Pudding way. The best bunny.
は
Why are the rest of them here, though?
月明輝けども
Oh.
必ずや暁迎えん。とはいえまさかここでお会いできるとは。ご無沙汰しておりました、皆さん。ゆえあってただいま地上に帰還いたしました。
ウリエンジェン、どうしてここに？あとその格好寒くないの？
それが話せば長くなりこの格好は大変寒いのですが。
週末の現象が観測され始めたのに地上の皆さんがなかなかいらっしゃらないからですわ。かといって月には行かないことになったという連絡もなし、もしや準備に手間取っているのではないかと考え、意を決してお手伝いに。いやー、それがね、ウリエンジェにアーテリスの話をいろいろ聞いてたら、どうしても本物を見てみたくなっちゃってさ。週末で滅びるなら今しかないって思ったんだよな。プディング、プディング、ウリエンジェのプディングよりも美味しいプディング、会いたい、食べたい、恋しいプディング。ちょっとあなたたち、言い方ってものがありましてよ。こほん。ともかく人の判断がどうなるにせよ、お手伝いができればと思って参ったのです。私たちはハイデリン様の命への思いから作られたもの。あなた方の道行きをサポートするのが役目であり、喜びです。けれど遠い月から願うだけでは、あなた方が感じ考えること、望むことを理解しきれない。ウリエンジェとたくさん話をしてそれを痛感しましたわ。ですので一思いにぴょっと、どうか私たちに学びの機会を、そしてお困りごとがあるなら手伝わせてくださいませ。
察するにその者たちはもしや
Law Prince.
おや、古シュノ様、お久しぶりです。
Indeed.
彼女たちこそ月に住まうハイデリンの使者、あなた方の協力者です。
まあ、哲学者議会の方ですの？やっとお会いできましたわね。私はリビングウェイ、ハイデリン様の右腕のリビングウェイですわ。
ああ、地上へようこそ、リビングウェイ殿。哲学者議会はあなた方を心から歓迎しよう。実はあなたの推察通り、月へと向かうための準備に手こずっていたのだ。ぜひ我らが本国へお越しいただき、ご意見を賜りたい。
皆さんが地上で抗う間、私が月という退路を確保する。その役目を放棄したつもりはございません。されど レポリットたちが地上に行きたいと言い出した時、何かより良き結果がつかめるやもしれないと感じたのです。その心に従いました。
I guess. Good to have you back. May thy disciples banish this darkest of nights. Sure.
そのような称号をいただくには依然ふさわしくないと存じますが、彼らにこの星のことを伝えられていたなら嬉しい限りです。レポリットたちが哲学者議会に招かれている間、どうかまたご一緒させてください。
そうと決まれば、ウリエンジェが風邪をひく前に帰りましょう。私もだんだん冷えてきたし。
大丈夫。レポリットでぎゅうぎゅうの飛空艇はきっとあったかいさ。
Okay. Oh, right. This was just the intro to the quest. Oh boy. Oh. Alright. Artie and Charlene. I can take my actual picture. Because before I had all of the fog. Oh, there's a... Move this way. This looks nice. There we go. Alright, Riange. I dare say Master Fortunal was as nonplussed as we to learn the identity of Highland's lunar custodians. As he will soon discover, they have much and more to offer the Forum. Might I suggest we return to the Annex forthwith? We may yet have time to discuss thy recent adventures ere we are summoned to the Rastra. Man, I just can't read Riange's text. Actually, his text has gotten better, I would say. Easier to read. I think they toned it down a little bit, which is for the best. Alright, so we can take that to there. I don't know when I should go do my role quests, because I should have a new one, because the last one I did was 87? Do I need... Nope. My gear is good. Alright. Everyone, listen to my words. Hear my story of the Elpis and a bird. Oh, ow. You're still in Thancred. They probably said where they went, and I did read it, but I didn't actually, like, understand it. It happens. Not that I'm complaining, Ariange, but I wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon. Nor I thee. In extolling the virtues of Atheris, I did inadvertently awaken in the Loperites a desire to avert our beloved star's demise. Kryl tells us you have obtained new knowledge that may aid us in our ongoing efforts. I have news to share regarding our study of the ethereal sea. Oh yeah, that's right. She was with Master Matoya. but your findings are certain to be of greater interest, so I would rather hear them first. To what revelations did Hydaelyn's Elpis flower lead? Oh. Wow. That's a long story. A very long story. Hermes, I met Emmett Selch again. Mr. Selch. Then this dunamis is what drives the final days. If it and Akasha are one and the same, this all but proves Nidana Siri. Or an entity through sheer force of emotion to channel this vast, dormant reservoir into a raging river. Its power might surpass even that of ether. But if our star is so replete in ether, said entity would need to be outside its influence to effectively manipulate the dunamis of the great expanse. Meteon. Or rather, the sorrow and suffering of fallen civilizations that she has been hoarding for millennia. Untold anguish and fear and hatred drawn from every corner of the universe, all for a single purpose, the destruction of Aetheris. Then our foe is no longer some unknowable calamity. We have but one aim, to defeat Meteon. You make it sound so simple, but you're not wrong. Vanquish Meteon and we deliver the world from the final days, but to even attempt it, there are two conditions. First, we must determine her location. Before Meteon escaped, an enchantment was placed on her by Venet, the woman who had become Hydaelyn. The implications of temporal magics are not entirely understood, and so we cannot assume that our Hydaelyn and the Venet you met in Elpis are one and the same. Nevertheless, due to her intrinsic qualities as an all-powerful being, I'd wager that Hydaelyn possesses the knowledge we seek. Whether she would share that knowledge with us, however, remains to be seen. After all, she intends for us to flee Aetheris, not to stay. Does she intend to? Do you suppose she has abandoned her pursuit of Meteon? The Venet I know would never give up. It's true. Even through the darkness gunk. I don't exactly know what that was supposed to be, but that's my impression too. Otherwise she wouldn't have used me as a conduit for her will, or provided clues such as the Elpis flower. I believe she is waiting, or I believe she has been waiting, for mankind's answer to Hermes' question. So what's the second condition? We must find a means to reach Meteon. Naturally, our chosen method will depend entirely upon wheresoever she has made her nest. Then communing with Hydaelyn must, by necessity, come first. Did you and Master Matoya have any luck with your investigation into the Ethereal Sea? Sadly not. Though we enlisted the help of Arenvald and other Echo-blessed allies, we couldn't detect so much as a whisper from Hydaelyn, even from within the Anti-Tower. Master Matoya is of the opinion that in the years since abandoning it, the Forum has found some other method of receiving instructions from Hydaelyn. If so, it would most likely be some form of apparatus for observing the Ethereal Sea, built closer to home. Labyrinthos? Sorry to interrupt, we've just received word from the Forum. Your presence is required in the Rostra, where they intend to discuss the Great Exodus. Wow. Then Father was able to persuade them. They're finally taking us seriously. Let's hear what they have to say. I I'm yawning so much from talking. Okay. I need to, like, sit up. Hey, let me sit up. And drink some drink. Alright. Let's talk to the two boys. The two best boys. To think the crystal tower of the first is capable of such feats as sending one's soul into the distant past. The events you witnessed and helped shape may yet hold the key to forestalling the final days. I'm reminded of dear friends in a future I unmade, whose selfless efforts saw the 8th umbral calamity averted, in this timeline at least. Oh yeah. Too much has been sacrificed for us to abandon Aetheris now. So there are multiple timelines? Yeah, because Graha didn't disappear. Unless the calamity will still happen. Thus sending him back. Dancred. After sending Graha and Estinian back to Garlemald, I stayed in Locus Amonis for a time. Being an imperial province, it was already in turmoil before the onset of the final days. You wouldn't believe the difficulties we had overseeing the evacuation of the villages we visited. I have faith the detachment we left behind will continue our work and shepherd the people to safety. To what safety can be found in a world coming to an end. Okay. We'll do Estinian, sure. At first, I wasn't sure what to make of Hermes and his motives. But it's like we discussed at the Great Work. When faced with the harsh realities of life, some seek the release of death. Others grow defiant. They fight. Either way, it is our right to choose. And, oh, and Cryo. After you left for Garlemald, I went to Labyrinthos and tried to reach Hydaelyn using the Elpis flowers. Alas, my attempts were in vain. I can only assume that she spent a vast amount of her power in the confrontation with Fandaniel, and is presently unable to communicate. Indeed, as her presence left my body, I could feel how faint it had grown. Oh. Although I thought the thing keeping Hydaelyn in check was Zodiark. Like, she was using so much energy to keep him shackled. Okay, the Rostra. And the Rostra. Oh, that person has the forum robe. I wonder if that's supposed to be a spoiler. Rastra Steward. Hello. I'm here for the forum. Scion, very well. Of course, entry will only be permitted on the condition you leave your armaments at the door. Oh. I can't unequip my weapon. I didn't leave my armaments at the door. Unless they mean this door. He looks so grim.
一つ皆に頼みがあるんだ。これから哲学者議会の話を聞くことになるが、場合によっては彼らにさらなる提案をしてみたいと思う。次の一手につなげるようなね。それを私に任せてもらえるだろうか。
ふん。
いいんじゃない。もともとアルフィノが起点を聞かせてこの機会を勝ち取ったんだしね。アルフィノ君が考えを巡らせられるよう、質疑はひとまず私の方で受け持つわ。
ありがとう。
ああ、皆の者、静粛に。ただいまより臨時会を開催する。今日は知っての通り、暁の決命からの要請に応え、我らが大撤収の計画を明かすこととなっている。早速だが入ってきてくれ。
うん。Hello.
先んじて君たちに感謝を伝えたい。マグナ・グラキエスにてラザハンの民と我々の同胞を異形の獣から守ってくれたことについてだ。今しがたラザハンの大使にも報告をし、君たちに深く感謝を表するとの伝言を預かった。我々哲学者議会としても本件を真摯に受け止め、この場を用意させてもらった次第だ。君たちの質問にできる限り答えよう。
ではまず前提を確認させてください。哲学者議会の目的は、終末によって滅びゆくこの星を脱し、人々と知識を月へと運ぶことで間違いありませんか？
そういない。死の都シャーレアンは長年そのために活動をしてきたのだ。世界中から集め、ラビリンソスや大書院に蓄積した知識、まずはそれを運び出す。並行してシャーレアンの民をいくつかの組に分け、月へと順次移送。住環境の確認と整備を開始する計画だ。それらが落ち着き次第、我が国と協力関係にある国家から順に月へ案内していくという手はずになっている。ラザハンはその最優先候補だった。だが想定より早く終末の現象に見舞われたため、どうにか前倒して移送できないかと試みたのだ。
なるほど、壮大な計画ね。この星のすべての民を運べる算段が立っているのかしら。
可能な範囲でだ。
そしてその線引きは哲学者議会がすると。
別の星への移住は史上類を見ないほど達成困難な任務だ。志の異なるものを取り入れようとすれば、そこから腐って全滅しかねない。
その是非は一旦置いておきましょう。次に伺いたいのは、計画が順調に進んでいるかどうかです。聞いたところによると、肝心の月への移送手段がまだ完成しきっていないとか。
要 要求する水準に至っていないという意味では確かに未完成だ。かねてより製造を進めてきた月へ向かう船、通称箱舟は一応の完成を見ている。想定外だったのは終末の広がりがあまりに早いことだ。現状の箱舟の動力機関では航行速度が遅く、何より都度の補給にかかる時間が長すぎる。見切り発車で移送を始めたところで往復数を稼げないうちに終末が拡大。膨大な数の知識と命を見捨てざるを得ないだろう。
そんな、何か手はないの？
生涯での推進力を生み出すエーテル縮タイム、その改良ができないか今も試行錯誤は続いている。同時に第一陣の2の積み込みも始めてはいるが、限界まで調整をするつもりだ。
では私たちと取引をするのはいかがでしょう。暁の決命はエーテル縮体炉の改良に協力します。結果それが必要な性能を上回るものになった場合、2つの報酬をいただけないでしょうか。1つ目はハイデリンと合わせてもらうこと。
あなたたちとハイデリンの関係を思えば、逆さの塔を放置しているのは奇妙だわ。あるんでしょ、かの塔に代わるより良い別の手段が。
そして2つ目が、箱舟を誰がどのように使うかを皆様に提案させていただきたいのです。
提案か、命令ではなく。
ここにいるたった99人さえ納得させられない提案なら、この窮地に貫くべきではありません。
いや、面白い。その道の専門家たちが頭を抱えている難問に行きずりの者たちが挑むときた。なんと無茶で無謀なことよ。じゃが、行き詰まった研究に必要なのは、嫌というほど見返した理論よりちょっとしたひらめき、新しい風じゃろうて。わしはかつての教え子たちにかける。彼らとの取引に賛成じゃ。
ああ、静粛に静粛に。今は1秒すら惜しい。早速決を取るとしよ
う。OK。
では、暁の決命との取引に賛成の者は挙手を。
I still don't know how this voting system is practical at all. He has to count the hands of all 99 people. Or does he just look around and go like, yeah, that seems majority enough?
賛成71、反対28。決まったな。彼らの申し出を受け入れよう。
Did he just count all of them?
古主主、計画の責任者たる君が彼らを案内するように。個人としては異論もあろうが、議会の決定として しかと遂行していただきたい。
承知いたしました。
では、こたびの臨時会は終了とする。終わりの時まで時間がない。各自、己の責務をしっかりと果たすように。
Yashtola, Thancred, and Estinian are all in the same pose. Nope, not anymore. Hurry. Dad cred. My affinity for espionage may have earned me the title of Archon, but I was completely unaware of the Forum's plans. There may have been clues here and there, had I been of a mind to look for them, but contemplating that possibility only serves to further wound my pride. Not that anyone could have realistically surmised that their brilliant stratagem was to build a giant ship, fly to the moon, a still larger vessel in truth, and use that to travel to another star. Even now, the whole idea seems positively absurd when spoken aloud. Yeah? Oh, a lookout point. And... look out. Wow. Okay. Sure, Estinian. Perhaps if Midgardsormr were still alive, in the traditional sense that is, he could have offered to help the vessel attain the necessary speeds. Then again, there's no guarantee his contribution would make enough of a difference to the matter. Oh. The further we pursue the mysteries of the universe, the more I struggle to comprehend the fortuitous nature of time itself. We measure and quantify it based on observations of celestial bodies, such as the sun and moon, but from your account it is unclear whether the ancients viewed time in a similar manner. Mention this because, while Venet knew the final days would reoccur at a defined point in the future, she presumably had no way of knowing exactly when. Even so, the completion of the Forum's preparations to escape the moon aligns so closely with the advent of the final days. Aligning so closely with the advent of the final days is surely no coincidence. It's true. What do you have to say, Yashtola? I'm a little vexed that we've yet to learn of the Forum's replacement for the Anti-Tower, though I expect that in time they'll share that too with us, and with Master Matoya if they've any sense. Right, Alfie. Sorry about not letting the rest of you in on my plan. I was, admittedly, thinking on my feet for the most part. I see. But since we require both a means of communing with Hydaelyn and reaching Meteon, in the spur of the moment, I saw involving ourselves with the completion of the Ark as a way to move towards both objectives simultaneously. Yeah? However, we must first keep our end of the bargain by solving the problem of the ether burner. I'd like to think it is not a challenge beyond our combined expertise, or at least the expertise of our extended circle of associates. Yeah? It might behoove us to learn how an ether burner actually works before we attempt to improve it, though. Oh no. It's fine, just get all the machinists. I'm sure they'll figure it out. As instructed, I shall take you to see the ether burner. Meet me outside the Archeon. Trust you can make your own way there. So the Ark is being built in Labyrinthos. Hardly surprising. Where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? Oh. I see. Oh. Can I just go this way? Uh-huh. They have their own little secret passage. I guess that makes sense. I don't know how often they come down here though. I like the reflections. It's a very shiny wall. I don't know if I need this chocobo keep, but oh no. Okay. And then do I talk to you or to you? Yes. Take me down. There seems to be some bots here on YouTube. Alright, I never did get... Oh no. It's this music. Alright, we're gonna try and get some of the currents. Actually no, because I can't even do the blue quest yet. I'm just gonna teleport. And I guess I'll do all of the currents and the blue quests later. Oh look, they're all here. Some would surely object to the forum allowing foreign elements to have the run of their secret facilities. We should count ourselves lucky. Ow. Yeah? Graha! It has been many moons since I last visited Labyrinthos. As fast as the archives were back then, they've only continued to grow in the days since. Oh yeah, he didn't come with us last time. I don't understand the appeal of reshaping it to look like the world above. Make your peace with what it is or go outside if that's what you prefer. Listen, people want a sky. Alright, we're here. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The Forum, in its wisdom, has granted you access to the Arcane's lift. Step inside and have Ophaline take you to the medial circuit. Okay. Ah, it's the custodian that tattled on us. Hello? Yes. Let me go down. Although I've already been down here. But I guess we don't have to take the tunnel this time. I've sent your associates ahead to Logisticon Alpha. Okay. On the other side of Mariel Agronomics. Actually, there's something I have been meaning to... No, never mind. It can wait. Let us attend to the matter at hand. Okay. Going on. Like super far south. Oh, there's a blue quest to pick up there though. Right. I'll pick up the blue quest. Because I think it wasn't there before. Hello, distracted archivist. Lost little troll. Or maybe it wasn't, I just didn't do it. Oh dearie me. That's a nice coat. My sweetest shackles. One of the Arcane's precious samples has fled. Okay, Nualitia. Okay, a young troll. Aren't the trolls the weird looking dog things with scaly legs? Alright. I'll do that later, I suppose. That's in the tunnel. The queen? What's the queen doing out here? Okay. Oh, I don't like those. Okay. Am I going here or over there? Okay. Can I go inside? Oh, I can. Oh, I know. This is cool. I'm sorry I take up so much space. It's the dragon. Okay. We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Okay. Here being Logisticon Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapor, simulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for the growth and preservation of the biological samples kept here. That's cool. I mean, it makes sense. They need something. Hold on. How do you know so much about it? Why, Father brought me here as a child. What? And left me behind? Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with Grandfather. Aw. The night before, I'd been asking Father how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. 'Tis all too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of the natural world, to grow inured to the wondrous. Inured? But having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Loporrits in recreating a similar environment, I've come to view such processes in a new light. The subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient Zodiarch, the habitations built for all mankind neath the moon's surface, each unique, yet undeniably similar. 'Tis no mere coincidence. Oh, he's back. Hello. Ever since Hydaelyn unfolded to us the grim fate that awaits Osiris, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparation for the Great Exodus, but that is not all. It is also a testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. Though the Loporrits have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Alas, time is not on our side. I've arranged for you all to enter the Central Circuit. It is there that most of our preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out, the construction of the Ark among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to said restrictions and will have free reign to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the Forum, after all. Okay. We will prove ourselves worthy of their trust. Your trust. Then let us proceed. He wants to say he's proud, but he can't. He can't say he's proud of his children. Oh. Right, Hester. Let me in. Oh. Jeez. How many aetherites are there? Alright. The ether burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Kokol Dankol, after whom the forge is named. Okay. Once the necessary introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. Okay. What is that? Oh. I'm surprised it didn't see me. Well. Okay, Kokol's Forge. I wonder if it's here with all these cutscene peoples. Kokol Dankol.
のパーツを変えてみるか。いやねえな、あそこはもういじらん方がいい。なあくそ、どうにかしろでどうにかできたら今頃人は宇宙の果てにだってひとっ飛びだったろうよ。
取り込み中すまない。ククロウダンクロ殿。
苦しのの旦那、なんだよ大勢揃って。いよいよ納期だってか。
いや、予定については変わりない。あまり時間が残されていないという点でもな。今回は哲学者議会の意向でエーテル宿体炉の改良に協力したいという者たちを連れてきた。
ほう、界隈で見た覚えのねえ顔だな。
実際賢人も混じってはいるが、この分野の専門ではない。何かの突破口になればとのことだが、仕事の邪魔になるくらいなら追い出してもいい。
そうならないように最善を尽くしましょう。早速ですが、エーテル宿体炉について伺っても。
ああ、構わねえぜ。息抜きがてらにな。箱舟に搭載される動力機関エーテルを宇宙航行のための推進力に変えるのが俺たちの作ってるエーテル宿体炉だ。地上に比べて生涯はエーテルが乏しい。それでもしっかり箱舟を動かし月と行き来させられる優れものだ。
What if it ran on Dunamis?
まだ性能が足りねえときた。計算上あと 6% ほどエーテル伝導率を上げられりゃ哲学者議会に要求されてるだけ往復時間を短縮できる。たかが 6%、 されど 6% だ。最高の素材と最良の設計で宿体炉の製造に当たってる以上、そう簡単に数字は上がらねえんだよ。
レポリットたちにはもう相談したのですか？
ああ、彼らの技師も検討をしてくれているが、すぐには解決策が出せそうもないようだ。レポリットの船である月は高性能の動力機関を有している。しかしそれは広大な月内部を使えるからこそのとてつもなく大きなものだという。我々の彼らに言わせれば、小さなおもちゃの箱舟にその技術を転用するのは難しい。
ああ、もうどうしろってんだ。そういう無茶を言うときはせめてエクスアダマントを手土産にしてほしいぜ。
エクスアダマントってアラグのか？
あなた何か知っているの？
あ、いや、詳細までは。アラグ帝国で生み出された金属なんだが、製造法が門外不出で非されし金属なんて呼ばれてたらしい。かの帝国においてはダラガブの製造に用いられたり、宇宙進出の要を担ったって記録で見たことがある。
そう、そいつだ。そのエクスアダマントだよ。現代においては完全に失われた未知の冶金技術で作られた素材なんだ。エーテル伝導率がものすごくてな、今のエーテル縮体炉にも少量だが使ってるんだ。ほら、第7零歳の折にダラガブが飛び散っただろ。たまたま北洋にポチャンとした破片を引き上げて、そこから取り出したってわけよ。あのエクスアダマントがたくさん手に入りゃ、伝導率の 6% 向上も夢じゃないんだがな。
ダラガブの破片なら他にもエオルゼや各地に刺さってると思うけど、そこからは回収しないの？
グリーナーに依頼は出してある。だがエクスアダマントが使われているのはダラガブの中でもごく一部。トゲのように突き立った巨大装置、いわゆるラグナロク級高速艦の動力部なんだよ。調査によると、そこへたどり着くには数々の防衛機構をひしめくダラガブ編の内部を踏破しなきゃならんそうだ。
I guess the gleaners can't fight.
かき集めたってそうそうできる芸当じゃねえ。
ってそれ、バハムートを消滅させるために私たちが行ったあたりよね。
Maybe. The White Raven's ghost. It haunts me.
大丈夫？でもそうよね、激戦だったものね。今はあまり深く思い出さない方がいいわ。追体験は
Is this only here if you've done the Bahamut raids?
高速艦を伴ったダラガブの破片はエオルゼアだけでも複数確認されている。できるだけ多くのエクスアダマントを回収したいとなれば、私たちで手分けするよりもむしろ。サンクレット、君はガレマルドで偵察任務をするにあたって派遣団の代表たちとつながるリンクパールを渡されていたね。それはまだ通じるかい？
ああ、現役だ。好きに使ってやってくれ。
何をするつもりだ？
皆で薪を集めるのです。吹雪をしのぐ焚き火を、暗闇を照らす灯火をつけるために。こちらアルフィノ、聞こえるだろうか。暁の決命から皆に頼みたいことがあるんだ。
ル
ルキアだ。理さえ承知した。すぐにアイメリク様に連絡を取り、クルザスのダラガブ編に回収部隊を向かわせる。
グリダニアも了解だよ。対策に追われてる姉様たちに代わって国への森の分は僕が行く。
More Arun?
高速艦の他にエクサアダマントが回収できる当てはないのかしら。
Are there any in the Crystal Tower?
わざわざエクスアダマントを使っているような品は尋常じゃない量のエーテルを通したり蓄えたりする必要があるものだ。現代にまで残っていれば特に強力な魔器として専門家や構図家のもとに流れている可能性が高い。
Like what, Nero? I don't want to talk to
強
Nero.
力なアラグの魔器ですね。東方連合に持ちかけて探してみます。他にも何か協力できることはありませんか？こちらにはダラガブ編がないので人手にはまだ余裕があります。
ククロ殿、オサード小大陸の方で何かできることはないでしょうか？
東方諸国が協力してくれるってのか？だったらあれだ、これ神器って呼ばれる最後を貸してもらいて神器は時に万神を権限させられるほどのエーテルを溜め込めるようになったんだ。宿退路と一緒に組み込みや大きな力を扱いやすくなる。
Sacred relic,
聞こ
though.
えていただろうか。神器の確保も合わせて頼みたいんだ。
了解です。週末の最悪だなんてどうしようかと思いましたが、何かやれることがあって少しほっとしました。機械のことはよくわかりませんが、完全な形で仕上げられるよう私たちも頑張ります。
よっしゃ、そんじゃまちゃちゃっと言ってくら。他の上だろうが構わねえ。景気よく略奪してくるからよ。届け先はオールドシャーリアンでいいんだな。首を洗って待っていやがれ。
そうするよ。みんなありがとう。くれぐれも気をつけて頼む。
やったわね。
ああ、エクスアダマントはきっとここに届く。私たちはそれを信じ、さらに先を見据えて準備を進めていこう。
Oh, goodbye. Oh, I talked to Cryle? Alright. It's times like these we're reminded of how famous or infamous Alphino has become. Who'd have thought he could achieve so much with a single Link Pearl conversation? As we're expecting rather a lot of visitors in the near future, I'd best return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. Hold on, let me type a thing. Oh, and who might that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. And on that note, I leave matters here in your capable hands. Best of luck. Meanwhile, in Old Ah,
改めて事情は分かった。ダラガブ編からのエクスアダマントの回収、そして強力なアラグの魔器の収集じゃな。よし、すぐに不滅隊の精鋭を揃え突入部隊を編成せよ。銀中団や同人団からも腕利きを募れ。パパシャンは各ギルドに通達を。アラグの防衛機構を制し未知の素材を回収するにあたっては彼らの協力が必要不可欠じゃ。フィルガイス、サカツ州の中でもそなたを呼んだのは鉄塔弾を動かす可能性を考えてのこと。不滅隊に協力し突入部隊の補助やその間の各地の警備を受け持ってくれるな。
は、我が息子鉄塔団団長シュルンベルク直々にことに当たるといたしましょう。
ピピン、突入部隊の長はそなたに任せる。集いし強者たちを率い存分に来そうなを振るうがよい。ロロリトよ、そなたはアラグの魔器の回収じゃ。市場に出回っているもの、小塚に買われたもの、そなたになら心当たりもあろう。無論善意でなどとは言わぬ。取引方法はそなたに任せるゆえ、いつもの通り最後には損のないよう収めてみせよ。世界を脅かさんとしておる終末の最悪、それが報告通りのものならば我らの力のみでは到底抗いえぬ。しかしわらわはエオルゼアの民は今や知っておろう。第7零歳からこちら抱えてきた傷や痛みと向き合ってやっと分かったのじゃ。一人では立ち上がることさえできずとも誰かとならば戦い抜けると。それを先陣を切って示してきた暁が共に立つ者を欲している。ならばウルダ派は果敢に応え、彼らと共にこの最悪に打ち勝とうではないか。各方直ちに取り掛かるがよい。第17代国王ナナモウルナモからの至上命令と心得よ。
Oh, are we going to go through each city? Alright, Black Shroud. Gridania. Arun. Hmm.
兵の数は揃ったけど、やっぱり偏りが出るか。治療には事欠かなくても防衛機構の破壊を担う者が少ない。グリダニアのあり方としては正しいんだけどね。長期戦になるかもしれないな。
Right.
よければ私たちも連れて行ってくれない？
Minago.
君、どうしてここに？
ギラバニアには高速管がついているような大きなダラガブ片が落ちてきてないんだ。だからグリダニアの手伝いに。アラミゴから一番近いし、何より思いっきり暴れる前衛が必要なんじゃないかと思ってさ。
見透かされてるのは尺だけど、その通りだよ。よくわかったね。
もうすごく昔のことみたいに感じちゃうけど、私暁の一員としてこの国の調査を担当してたんだ。だから知ってるよ、国営の森のこともグリダニアのみんなの戦い方だって。
だったら遠慮なく力を借りさせてもらうよ。早速だけど打ち合わせと行こう。
必ずやり遂げるから見ててね、パパリモ。
Ah, yes. Papalymo. Haven't heard that name in a while. Where is this? Is that Ishgard? What about Lipsa? I'm gonna go talk to Harchfon's grave.
兄貴、何してるんだよ。もうみんなとっくに集合して。なんだよこれ。竜の方向。
Is it Reisfelger? That looks like a bird. Meanwhile, in the Ruby Sea, all the way in Asia. I mean, not Asia.
という要請が東方連合とロロリト会長からありまして、海賊衆の皆さんなら仁義に心当たりがないかと思ってこちらに参ったのです。おや、あれは。
あれ、なんでハンコックまでいるの？でもちょうどいいや。実は頼みたいことがあってね。
Wait. Hmm. No job too small. Though our friends are searching for refined adamantite and sacred relics, we'll only know if they meet your requirements once they have arrived. In the meantime, is there aught else we might do to be of service? Ha, you've already done more than enough. If I had to say though, I could use someone who knows a thing or two about Allegan technology. Right, Graha. Your time to sign. You there, the lad with the red eyes and matching hair. You seem to know more than the average scholar. Here, at least. Ha. If only Master Kokol knew how right he was. Lee and Graha established a report. Why don't we help with preparations for the Great Exodus? Indeed, this would mean going above and beyond the terms of our arrangement, but I propose this not to curry favor. As confident as I am that we will succeed, we must be ready for every eventuality. This would also be an opportunity to familiarize ourselves with the logistics of traversing the Great Expanse. And if nothing else, it beats twiddling our thumbs while we wait for the adamantite. Well, ain't you a bunch of helpful buggers? If you have a mind to lend a hand, I know where you ought to go. Charlian Hamlet is lousy with researchers and scholarly types busying themselves preparing for the Exodus. Pah! That lot need all the help they can get. Pah! Well then, off we go. Bunny boom. Yes. Hello, peace. That's me. I am Bunny. Although this area is a bit of a spoiler. Are you even at Endwalker? Bunny. Wait, go north. Okay. I can do that. What's that? Let's see. Oh, this area is huge, though. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can go to that aetherite and probably stop there. Because I do want to eat dinner. And people keep posting spoilers. This is all spoilers, but that's okay. No, it's not okay. You should go play the story. From what I can tell, a lot of the people actually live down here. I don't know how much help we can offer, but I dare say they'll benefit from some of that fresh inspiration Scholar want to Chang. Man, I don't know French. Mentioned. Let's start by asking around, ideally without getting in anyone's way. Let's meet by the aetherite once our work is done. Oh. Can I jump up here? No. Find the entrance. Oh, that's his name, right? Zero? Yes, indeed. 3 times are too brutal. Yeah, I mean, I started my queue at like 12 or 1, somewhere around there. It took like an hour to get in. So, they're not that bad, but they're still pretty bad. Helping with the arc? Even with all the power Master Kokol's managed to squeeze out of the ether burner, it's still not enough, apparently. Now I fear the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures running rampant all over. If only we'd begun the exodus sooner. People are dying, and there will be no end of it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We've spent years preparing for this moment. Believe in the plan, and all will be well. Oh, there's 3 people. Silken Grin. Another? Oh, this is Ro, but it's a Femro. Oh, hello. You one of the new helpers? Working on the ether burner. Oh dear, I hear things have come to a standstill on that front. Even so, I'd choose that over my current duties. Checking and loading samples day in, day out. It's tiring, thankless work. Still, no one will be cross if I misplace a few legumes or what have you. Forum's got enough on their plate as it is, what with deciding who gets to board the Ark and when. A lot of powerful people have opinions about that. My heart goes out to Master Fortunal and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep? I guess they didn't need help. There's a blue quest over there. Right. Anyone else need my help? Aha. Balthasar? Offering to help. That's very kind, but I should be able to organize the rest of the documents by myself. It's mostly lists of the things we'll need once we arrive on the moon. And then whichever star we choose as our new home. My duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions, so I'll be a lot busier after we depart. Hear that our lunar collaborators have come down to assist in our efforts. Looking forward to finally meeting them in person, after having communicated with them in such a limited capacity thus far. To be perfectly honest, I've not even the slightest idea what they look like. Uh-oh. I do hope they're not enormous looming giants. Why, I would much prefer something small and fluffy, like that behatted rabbit that ran by. Behatted rabbit? Is there a Loffert here? Let me grab this blue quest. Where is it? Uh-huh. A veterinarian. Okay. Oh. That's the hairstyle I used to have when I was a femara. But mine was white. Excuse me, sir. Couldn't help but notice that you've a way about you that simply screams, I have an affinity for creatures of the wilds. Since I'm never wrong about such things, might I trouble you? You see, amongst the troops of trolls living in the outer circuit, I came upon one who was sick beyond measure. Took the poor creature in at once and saw him healed, of course. When I attempted to return him to his rightful home, he flew into a panic, as if he could not bear the thought of going back. Oh. To make matters worse, the troll saw fit to escape into a den of Vanalas. I would go after him, but I'm so fumble-footed I'd scare him off like as not. Be torn limb from limb for my pains by the fiends. So I turned to you. Would you seek out this troll of which I spoke? I shall provide you with his favorite food. With it, you should be able to calm the piteous thing. Hopefully that'll be enough to see his senses restored and for him to come hurrying back. And, though I shudder to think of it, if any of those fell Analas seek to impede you or pester that troll, make those beasts regret for their interference. Oh, don't worry, you'll be rewarded for your efforts. Okay. It's all the way over there. Oh. Necklace is there. Yeah. I'll do that one later. Etherite. Let me attune. Yeah, peace. If you want to queue into the game, you basically have to be in before noon. If you want, like, somewhat better queue times. Oh no. They're here. Why are they here? Fancy meeting you here, Jel. Our friends in the forum brought us to see their teeny tiny toy boat. which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magics. What we're really interested in is Aetheris itself, though we now find ourselves in a sort of funny underground miniaturized version of it. Yeah. We were hoping the forum would give us a guided tour, but appears they're rather preoccupied. Honestly, all that time to prepare and they're still not ready. Suppose we'll just have to show ourselves around. Or at least that's what we were planning to do until we chanced upon Urianger and your good self. You console me. I think... Oh, do you actually have to go into an office? You don't work from home? You could try talking to Lime. I think he logs in the morning and then has a way to not get logged out, so... I also don't know what the point of these bots are, but... Since you're both dawdling about, engaging in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Won't that be fun? No. Oh, pants. Tour of Labyrinthos. An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt this artificial environment and Bestway's burrow, it would be in our best interest to have the Lawpirates acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by their Charlian collaborators. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing, rather than broadening their perspectives. Mayhap thou art better suited to lead this venture. No? What a marvelous idea! Might we begin with that great big what's-it over yonder? Yes, the what's-it. I shall leave its explanation to Gel. Hate you, Yanshe. Oh. No rush? Okay. How far have you gotten in the story? I think you were in... Were you in Shadowbringers? Luckily, you came in after all the really big spoilery stuff for Shadowbringers. Because there was a lot right at the beginning. Goodness me, to build something so large without creation magics is positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features. What's the noise? Okay, search the apparatus for points of interest. Alright. Well, there's the tanks. It's a little hard to see from here, but is that golden pipe connected to the top of those tanks? I can see through that window another pipe at the bottom. Ah, this must be for purifying water drawn up from below. Okay. Whee! What is that thing doing here? Spot an ambystoma, an especially lively one at that. It would appear that the concept you observed in another time, another place, was approved for life in the wider world, somehow. Interesting. Why the ambystoma here? Oh. Metallic tube. My favorite. Is that water I hear from inside that great big tube? Must be because of those cogs and that gigantic wheel at the top. Oh, I see. That's how they draw up the water. There's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside it, too. Oh, don't forget this mushroom-like thing. That looks like the trees in Greatest Ensvale. Hold on, that's a bit of a strange shape. It's thin at the bottom but big and round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. Now it makes sense. That's where they store the water. Oh, so you're at, like, the end of the main Shadowbringer story. You have a couple patches after, as per usual. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in that tower before being distributed elsewhere. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it. A design brilliant in its simplicity. I dare say it would take only a moment to install it in even the harshest of environments. For us Loprits, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that peoples of Atheris sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Yeah, many settlements in Thanalan are built near oases. Are they? Yeah, I guess so. So wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from drying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we'd anticipated. A few adjustments may be in order, once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual. It may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain their water in the first place. Master Alphino spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey through Logisticon Alpha, did he not? Mayhap the Loprits will share his appreciation for the engineering marvel. Have to go back? Oh yes, that sounds absolutely splendid. We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Charlene Hamlet. I shall lead the way. You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? A valid concern indeed. We could not help but notice the many dangerous-looking creatures with big nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of the settlement. Were we not escorted here by burly custodians, I dread to think what would have become of us. Regrettably, to many a hungry predator with the aforementioned big nasty teeth, Loprits may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to Logisticon Alpha? For my part, I shall act as escort to Living Way and Cooking Way. I trust Singing Way and Growing Way to thy care. Okay, I guess that's fine. I don't really like Growing Way, though. A more valiant protector they could not wish for. Godspeed. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beastie. Come along, Growing Way, to the water extraction, Watson. I tuned, right? I did. Oh, well, it's on the way to my blue quest. Aren't those Anala? They are Anala. Why would they put Anala here? Oh. Oh no, gonna be fighting two things. brewing way. Thank you so much. Really hope this water extraction what's it is worth these harrowing experiences. All part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp if that's all the same to you. Oops. That's not the right hotbar. It's fine. It's not like Third Eye does anything anymore. I shall help. Without going into the circle. And wow. Just like that, they're gone. Darn. Have this fruit. Yeah, these are the weird dogs with the scaly legs. Mwah. Okay, bye. There you go. Oh. Oh no. Alright. Oh look. Ryanshe with all his bunny friends. My friends! Oh. I bid you welcome to Logisticon Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift's top. Pray, follow me. Alright. I haven't talked to this person. They aren't the ones at the top who brought me down. Right? Yeah, I recognize Hester, though. Alright. Marvelous. Simply marvelous. So this is where the magic, or science rather, takes place. The perfect environment to sustain life artificially created. The knowledge we'll gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. Yeah. You're all very lucky that Aetheris just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Did mankind turn out the way they are because of the available resources, I wonder? Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous. Cannot wait to see more of it. This is all very wonderful, I'm sure, but I was rather hoping to learn more about your nourishment provisions facilities. In other words, where is the food? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at Mariel Agronomics. So I imagine Singing Way and the others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus. Wouldst thou be so kind as to escort our visiting culinarian? Oh. Yes, that sounds much more interesting. Hopefully, I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Ryanshe was telling me about. Even his incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention Aetheris will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can while there is still time. Let us brook no further delay. Oh, I don't have to actually escort. That's good. Me. Get me out of here. Why do I sit like this? What is this pose? Huh. Interesting. Oh no, it's the creepy things. Alright, let me take the road like a normal person. to go in there for another blue quest. But I also still need ether currents, so it doesn't matter. Cooking way. This is the place, yes? The heady aroma was enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in our compendium. I'd dearly love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pies. What? Perhaps you could ask whoever's in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples? Ether currency. Oh no, I'm being accompanied by Cooking Way. Yeah. I've done, like, none of the ones for the zone. But I can fly in 4 of them? 4 of the 6? There's still one zone I haven't been to. What a fine mess this is. Ah, it's you, the one who climbed down the mine shaft. Yep, that's me. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the exodus. And I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here, up there. First on the moon, then on whichever star the Forum decides will become our new home. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. But no matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can take may not survive in their new environment. So many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what we came to talk about, is it? Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little of your produce, if we may. By all means, help yourself. Much appreciated, my good fellow. So, where to begin? Oh no, grapes. Oh, actually the grapes. Having been memed for so long, grapes, because they're so low poly. Alright. You want grapes? Oh, I know what these are. Grapes, yes. Let's see if they're just as delicious as they look. So sweet, so sour. The taste is much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another. It's like one grape. Well, that's certainly given me food for thought, though in a far less visceral manner than any philosopher's carrot. Tell me, what is your opinion of grapes? These are very exaggerated, but I like grapes. But I don't know if I'd brave an erupting volcano for a choice bunch, but better than meh. Yes, they are rather Moorish, aren't they? And from what I've read, quite versatile too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Anyway, that's enough about grapes for the time being. On to the next treat. Oh boy. It's over here. Orange by name, orange by nature. Ah yes, I guess this is an orange tree. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Yes, that's equal parts sweet and sour, as with the grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Oriange about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter? This is all very complicated, you know. So many flavors, so many choices, and each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turned your noses up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they are in my estimation, let no one say I said otherwise. Ah, but speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in that field over there. Oh boy. What was over here? Pumpkins? Potatoes? Looks like pumpkins? Gourds? That color, that texture, are they some sort of enormous round carrots? No. No, in any case, proper nomenclature is less of a concern than the taste. Bleh, it's so hard and flavorless. May as well be chewing a piece of wood. That all but confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures masquerading as goodly carrots. Stop, stop, stop. Can't you see these are pumpkins? And no one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Do you not find it an awful bother? Far from it. Cooking is a joy unto itself. What's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. Then perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the orange I sampled. I wonder though, if there is anything even more delicious, how about that yellow fruit over yonder? Oh no, is it the lime? It's the lemon. It's lime's cousin. What a wondrous fragrance. With luck, it will have a flavor to match. As I've no idea how these are eaten, I'll just bite into it. My tongue. Is this poison? A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this? How can something so similar to an orange be so revolting? Maybe some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I had best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells and return to the others. Jepka. Finished, have you? Trust you found something to your liking? I'm rather enamored with the grapes and oranges, less so the pumpkin, though I learned the hard way they're not to be eaten raw. Then there was the lemon, the deceiver. I feel so violated. First time, was it? I'd hate for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth, in more ways than one. So I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. This doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. More lemon? Have I not suffered enough? Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spurn this opportunity to... a bit of sick came up there. Learn more of your inscrutable ways. Very well, lemon muffin. Do your worst. Oh boy. This is delicious. I want that emote. Oh my rub cheeks. Although I still detect a hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. I never would have guessed this vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking. You see, when life gives you lemons... See, we rarely use lemon in its natural state, but it has a starring role in all sorts of recipes. The same is true for many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources at our disposal, and sometimes that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the Forum agonized over what was worth preserving, and what will be consigned to history. Hard choices, but make them we must if we're to survive. Such strength of will. Now I know why Hydelands... Oh, now I know what Hydeland sees in your kind. Mankind, the Loprits, we were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the fates of the stars themselves. Once a civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And therein lies its folly and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable ideal, 'tis the paradox of the immaculate carrot. Yet civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the costs incurred in their futile quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect, but be content with what we have and make the most of it. When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. Not quite the saying. Pardon my Eorzean, but what in the seven hells are you on about? Who are you anyway? Cooking Way, at your service. I'm here to help prepare you for the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. Don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of Aetherius' species as possible, if you're up to the challenge. Yes, of course. I look forward to it. Well, this has all been highly productive, probably. Let's go and see if Urianger and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? Okay. I can use my mount, yes? Okay, cool. Oh. Back down we go. I can smell dinner. I'm hungry. Alright, the next time a quest takes me near an aetheryte, I'll stop. You know, that's kind of what I said last time, but this time, for sure. Oh, mammoth. Alright. Cooking Way. That was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famed for their cuisine? Oh. Limsa is home to the Culinarians Guild, and many less than savory establishments. Would that I had time to visit. The more I learn of Aetherius, the more I wish we could spare it from the final days. Alas, Hydeland's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. Maybe there is. Joe, I trust thy time at Merrill Ergonomics did bear fruit. Why? Our own efforts too were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. What? No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them, and us, for a fortnight. Alas, time is of the essence. Let us return to the Charlian hamlet forthwith. We shall gladly attend to each and every law for it there, should questions within my power to answer arise. Okay. Okay. Aww. Bye, growing way. Uh-huh. I don't want to run, I'm lazy. Okay. That means I can stop here because the quest is right next to an aetheryte. Which means I can go and do my blue quests. Maybe. Maybe. But I'm gonna go eat. So thanks for coming out. I will most likely stream tomorrow as well. Slowly but surely getting through the story. I don't know exactly when the dungeon is, but I'm almost level 89, so has to be relatively close. But for now I go. And oh, peace. If you haven't subscribed, well, I'll put out a video later on, and it's going to have a art giveaway. So, when that goes out, you'll just want to comment on it. But it's when I hit 50 subscribers on YouTube. So, something to look out for. But that is everything I wanted to talk about. Thanks for coming out, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.